Join me as I try to build my very own wooden slingshot from scratch today. Creating a wooden slingshot can be a fun and creative project that allows you to unleash your inner child and connect with a classic toy from the past. This project requires some basic woodworking skills and materials, but the end result is well worth the effort. You'll have a unique and functional slingshot that you can use to shoot small projectiles, and you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you made it with your own hands. Finding the right materials for your slingshot can be a challenge, especially if you're new to woodworking. You'll need to find a suitable type of wood that's strong and flexible, such as oak or maple, and you'll need to have the right tools to shape and cut it. Many people struggle to find the right branch or piece of wood that has the perfect shape and size for a slingshot. This can be frustrating, especially if you're eager to start building your slingshot right away. Some people may have to search for hours or even days to find the perfect piece of wood, and even then, there's no guarantee that it will work out. The type of wood you choose will play a big role in determining the performance and durability of your slingshot. Some types of wood are too soft or too hard, and they may not provide the right amount of flexibility or strength. You'll need to do some research and experimentation to find the right type of wood for your slingshot, and you may need to try out a few different options before you find one that works. This can be a time-consuming process, but it's worth it in the end. The right type of wood can make all the difference in the performance and longevity of your slingshot. In addition to finding the right materials, many people also struggle with the technical aspects of building a slingshot. This can include things like shaping the wood, attaching the rubber band or sling, and adjusting the tension. These tasks require a certain level of craftsmanship and attention to detail, and they can be tricky to master. Some people may need to practice and experiment with different techniques before they get it right, and even then, there's always room for improvement. The key is to be patient and persistent, and to be willing to learn and adapt as you go. To make your wooden slingshot, you'll need a few basic materials, including a piece of wood, a drill, a saw, and some sandpaper. You'll also need a rubber band or sling, as well as some glue and string. The first step is to cut out the shape of your slingshot from the wood, using a template or pattern to guide you. This can be a bit tricky, as you'll need to make sure that the shape is symmetrical and even. Once you've cut out the shape, you can use sandpaper to smooth out the edges and surfaces. Next, you'll need to drill a hole in each side of the slingshot, just below the top. These holes will be used to attach the rubber band or sling, and they need to be precisely spaced and aligned. You can use a measuring tape and a pencil to mark the spot where you want to drill the holes, and then use a drill bit to make the holes. Be careful not to drill too deeply, as this can weaken the wood and cause it to break. Once you've drilled the holes, you can use glue and string to attach the rubber band or sling. As you assemble your slingshot, you'll need to make sure that everything is properly aligned and secured. This can be a bit fiddly, as the rubber band or sling needs to be stretched tightly between the two holes. You can use a bit of glue to hold everything in place, and then use some string to tie it all together. Make sure that the string is tight and secure, as this will affect the performance of your slingshot. Once you've assembled everything, you can test out your slingshot to see how it works. The moment of truth arrives when you finally get to test out your completed slingshot. This can be a bit nerve-wracking, as you'll be eager to see if your slingshot works as expected. To test it out, simply stretch the rubber band or sling back and release it, aiming at a target or object. You can start with small projectiles, such as pebbles or marbles, and then gradually move on to larger ones as you get more confident. The thrill of watching your projectile soar through the air is exhilarating, and it's a great feeling to know that you made the slingshot that launched it. As you test out your slingshot, you'll need to make any necessary adjustments to get it working just right. This can include tweaking the tension on the rubber band or sling, or adjusting the shape and balance of the slingshot. You may need to experiment with different types of projectiles, as well, to see what works best. The key is to be patient and persistent, and to be willing to learn and adapt as you go. With a bit of practice and fine-tuning, you should be able to get your slingshot working smoothly and effectively. The sense of accomplishment you'll feel when your slingshot is finally complete and working well is incredible. You'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you made something with your own hands, using your own skills and creativity. This can be a powerful confidence booster, and it can inspire you to take on even more challenging projects in the future. Whether you're a seasoned woodworker or just a beginner, building a wooden slingshot can be a fun and rewarding experience that you'll always treasure. As you continue to experiment and refine your slingshot, you'll discover new ways to improve its performance and functionality. You can try out different types of wood or experiment with different shapes and designs. You can also add your own personal touches and customizations, such as engravings or decorations. The possibilities are endless, and the fun and creative process of building and refining your slingshot can be just as rewarding as the end result. Looking back on the process of creating your wooden slingshot, you'll realize that it was a fun and creative journey that allowed you to express yourself and tap into your imagination. From finding the right materials to assembling and testing the finished product, every step of the process was an opportunity to learn and grow. You'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you made something truly unique and special, and you'll have the memories of the experience to cherish for a long time. Creating your own wooden slingshot is a fun and rewarding experience that allows you to tap into your creativity and showcase your skills. By following these steps and using your own imagination and resourcefulness, you can create a unique and functional slingshot that you'll treasure for years to come. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more DIY projects and tutorials, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or if you'd like to share your own experiences with building a wooden slingshot. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all my latest videos and projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.